Had I had the time, more so the willpower, to add flow-through to the overlay screen, I would have. But it's kind of one of those things that you're like, oh, I'll do that on Thursday when I have some time, and then you have no time on Thursday, and then you have some time on Friday, and then you're like, yeah, but I don't really feel like doing that, and then rendering the entire thing because that takes like 10 fucking minutes. So yeah, we don't have flow-through on the overlay yet. But of course, flow-through is just gonna survive today, and next week it'll be on the overlay. That being said, there might not be a reverse-locke next week, because either way, this is probably gonna be the last episode of the reverse-locke. Because either we win today, or we die today. Okay, about the 12K camera. We're gonna get into this. I can't promise that I will not spend 2 hours on this, because I'm mad. I am really mad. Because we talked about this like 3 or 4 weeks ago, about the fact that 8K cameras are now becoming more standard, and that I fucking knew somebody was going to come up with the 12K camera. I knew it was going to happen. Or 16K or whatever. 12K is more reasonable. The fact that Blackmagic made that isn't even what I'm mad about. The fact that Blackmagic and not Red is the first one to do that isn't even what I'm mad about. What I'm mad about is that it's actually kind of affordable and that I actually kind of want one. That's what I'm mad about. Anyway, how many Pokeballs do we have? We might get into that a little bit more in a moment. But I gotta focus on getting me some more Pokemon. 8 Ultra Balls. Let's just get a couple more just to be sure. 1 World Set. I mean, when I say it's kind of affordable, I mean it's 10,000 euros. So, I want to get one. I can't. I want to though. But just to put it in perspective, most professional grade 4K cameras at this point are around that price range. If you were to buy this 12K camera, you'd get 4K, 8K and 12K in one camera. Also, 4K at 220 frames per second. For pretty much the same price. You wouldn't have a lot of like the accessories because they sell those separately. But even then, it's like 15K for a very decked out camera. Whereas with Red, you wouldn't even have a sensor at that point. Anyway, I was going to get Pokeballs. Blackmagic is, well, literally, Blackmagic is distracting me from Pokemon. For 10K, you can get a reasonable camera, car. For 10K, you can get both. Cameras have always been expensive, and honestly, the amount of horsepower in camera terms you get for 10K, again, let's call it 15K because you do need some accessories to make it like a functioning camera, unless you already have those accessories and you're only upgrading the camera itself. It's still very affordable for such a powerhouse. Obviously, the camera's not out yet, so we haven't seen any footage from it. Maybe it just looks like shit. But I'm kind of excited. This is a new route. That's what I'm more excited about. Blackmagic is distracting. Graveler. That could be better. You're level 45, eh? I'm level 53, apparently. When did I get so... Okay, I shouldn't say that after you just told me to stop using shrooms. I was going to say, when did I get so high? When did my levels get so high? Also, definitely should use quick attack. Is that going to kill the Graveler? That's not going to kill the Graveler. Okay. It is a... You son of a bitch! I fucking hate you! That didn't... at least I didn't die. I guess I can get a Noibat in Terminus Cave, which won't be very useful. Another encounter with Graveler, perhaps, in there. Yeah, I do need to heal. Also, look at my team. Like, I have 3 useful Pokemon, and the rest is... Basculin is getting there. Basculin is slowly but surely getting there. But the other 2 are the meat shields. That's what they are. They're safe switch-ins at this point. And we need to get through 1 gym and the Elite Four. And I don't even remember the Elite Four in this game. Like, I've only done the Elite Four in X and Y once. Chance of getting a Noibat would be 1%. You just know my luck. I'm gonna get a Noibat. And I'm gonna be a Noibat. Yes, I did it. I said it. I made a terrible joke. Terminus Cave. Let's see what we get here. 1 gym and reasonable easy E4. Oh, I actually appreciate that a lot. Because you're going to be an Aggron soon. I can't use Quick Attack against you because you will fucking die. But maybe Wing Attack? It's a drop ceiling encounter. I didn't even want a Noibat, is the thing. That's why I said it. Because Noivern is good. Oh no! You have Sturdy! Thank you, you have Sturdy. You have Sturdy. I could have used Quick Attack. You have Sturdy. I love Sturdy. I love it. Pokeballs. Do I actually have a Dusk Ball still? I'm probably used it by now. Yeah, let's use an Ultra Ball instead. Also, let me close my window because I'm screaming, you son of a bitch, and that kind of stuff. I don't really need my neighbors to... that sucks a little. Let's lower this down a little bit as well for sound insulation, and then we can go on with overheating my everything. Sturdymon would be nice. Sturdy would be nice defensively, for sure, but what I meant mostly is that I can't kill them. Accidentally. Which is a real big part of me messing up. To be fair, it is a steel type, which means that it does have a lot of weaknesses now. You are right about that. But still, our Normal? Yanni? Normal. I've been in a referencing kind of mode today, I feel. Been watching, probably because I've been spending more time than altogether is healthy on TikTok. Well, I guess we're fighting this trainer now. I don't know why, but TikTok, it's a weird place. I've talked about this before. I'm trying not to think about the camera thing. It's still, I'm mad. I'm real mad. Let's just use Fly. If you can find some TMs in Terminus Cave, however, it requires some exploration. Brick Break, I don't know if I care about. Shadow Ball, I might actually kind of want. But I don't think I want to go into Terminus Cave without the Pokemon we're actually going to be using. So let's go back to the Pokemon Center first. Get Laren out, go back into Terminus Cave and get Shadow Ball. Better question. Is there anybody on my team right now that can take advantage of Shadow Ball? Because I feel like the team as it is now is more or less going to be the final team. So, if nothing on my team can take advantage of Shadow Ball very well, or Brick Break for that matter, but mostly Shadow Ball, I don't think I necessarily even need it. It'll be good for a little bit of experience against wild Pokemon, I guess, but I'll check the team in a moment. Of course we have Furfru, which definitely won't be able to learn Shadow Ball. Then we have Pidgeot, or Yakdig. Which actually, Yakdig's been with us for a while at this point. Which can't learn it either. I'm thinking we might not even give a crap about Shadow Ball. Would Magnezone be able to learn Shadow Ball? Unlikely, right? Unlikely. I could get rid of Mirror Shot for it if we can. Both Pidgeot and Furfru cannot learn it. Well, I figured that. But Magnezone? I'm guessing neither, right? I'm guessing it can't. Oh, we would have 2 Steel types on the team if we pick Laren. Magnezone cannot learn it. Let's just skip it. Let's just skip it, but let's also go back to the Pokemon Center because 1, I'm not taking any risks today. We are winning this Let's Play. Let's stream, live, thing, whatever it is. We're winning this. So, I'm not taking any risks. I'm healing whenever I can. Also, I want to take my new higher level Pokemon out of the box as well. Because it's like level 46? Yeah. When does Laren evolve into Aggron? Because I feel like it might just literally evolve after 1 level here. I'm sorry, Ninjask, but I kind of only made you a thing because of Sajinja, and then that didn't really work out, now did it? We'll not finish the game today? How so? We only do a gym and the Elite Four. Laren evolves at 42. Okay. Do I have a rare candy? Because if I have a rare candy, we're evolving him right now. I don't think we have a rare candy. Yeah, we don't have a rare candy. I don't see how the stream would like need to be very long to complete a game today. Disregarding grinding, of course. I mean, just the pure fact that we probably do need to do some grinding makes it so that we can't finish it in 2 hours. But disregarding that, there's not a lot of content left necessarily, so... Victory Road isn't that long, is it? I don't think it is. Maybe it is, I don't remember. I freaking hope it's longer than that route though, because that was pathetic. Lots of story-related battles. Maybe I'm just forgetting the second half of the game here. But as far as memory serves, nothing here should really be a challenge other than, again, the gym and the Elite Four itself. The rest we should be able to... I don't want to say stomp. But at least go through somewhat quickly. Are you going to give me another starter? That would be amazing. You're not, because you're an ungrateful bitch. Yeah, okay, if Deantha is level 64, I'm definitely going to need a couple more levels. Because we're not making it through there. Oh, we fight Sycamore. Okay, with the 3 Kanto starters, I'm guessing. Fully evolved. That makes sense. We don't have a very good start with Yakdig though. Let's switch out into... I guess Magnezone. So yeah, because of the grinding, we're definitely not going to be able to do everything today. So it's probably going to be up to the elite. Oh! Sturdy! That's right. That's right. Shit. Also, go get hyper potions after this battle. Sturdy, I love it. I want to start it out with Sturdy. Well, I went into Magnezone thinking electric type against grass type will be super effective. Forgetting that I also have Surf on Furfru, which is a way better idea. That was a critical hit though, which is a little bit pathetic because it's only half HP. But I kind of forgot about the whole steel typing issue. Fresh water heals 50. Super potion in this gen still heals 50 as well, right? Yeah. That's not a lot. It'll be enough. Does it have any useful items in here? Because, again, I'll take any advantage I can. So next up we have Blasters and Charizard as well. Neither of which requires Magnezone, because Magnezone is weak to both. U-turn, Red Candy, Scald. Scald could be useful. Type boost items. For all the types or for some types? I'll probably just want to stay in, right? I'm just going to be staying in. Because I can just surf and that'll be super effective. When you get Surf / Waterfall, we can get Rock Slide. Rock Slide is something I am very much up for. I also need to get a critical hit this turn, please. I didn't. But Furfrou just takes it like a champ. Charcoal, Mystic Water, Miracle Seed, depending on the chosen starter, will be Miracle Seed. So, useless, because I don't know if you've noticed, but we don't have our starter anymore. Neither do we have any grass types. So let's go into Yak Dig here. So we can skip out on that. Unless we got a Datsuda in the upcoming forest. Oh, that is a thing we need to do as well, isn't it? Yeah, okay, so maybe there's a little bit more to do here than I remember. I just see what Quick Attack does. Not a lot. If you burn me, I'll be mad. You didn't, okay. See what this does. Now the question is, will a Quick Attack kill or not? I'm not taking the risk. I'm wing attacking you because that will kill definitely. Don't. Okay. The speed at which that last little bit of HP depleted really had me worried for a moment there. I don't know though, because Magnezone is level 57 at this point. Quick Attack could have killed it, depending on min-max rules, because it did about that much before, but not worth it, especially since I outsped anyway. There's no real reason to use Quick Attack. So let's go heal up before we make another colossal mistake. This team is quite something. Quite something indeed. I want to just go get more Pokemon first and foremost. Just move on to the next route, get a new encounter. See what it is. Can anybody on my team even learn U-turn though? Route 19. Let's see what our encounter is going to be for Route 19. It's going to be... Okay, so we're getting the Miracle Seed. And we're not staying with Yak Dig. We're going to go into... Orfru. Don't know what Orfru is going to do, but he can take a hit. That's the end of sentence. He can take a hit. She can take... Oh. She can take a hit. I'm very sorry. Let's see what Bite does. Probably won't kill because Orfru is kind of a little bitch. Literally. It's a dog. It's a female dog. It's a little bitch. Bitches can learn U-turn. That would be potentially interesting. Okay. That definitely makes me think that we probably should go get U-turn. Though, it has a pretty good moveset as is. Then, again, we haven't really used Tailwind since getting it, so maybe getting rid of Tailwind for U-turn isn't a bad idea. And we also just got Weeping Bell. But we don't have a Leaf Stone, I don't think. Do we? We might. We might have a Leaf Stone. We can technically get a Leaf Stone if we, like, put in 2 hours of super training. Let's see, it's Lab... Lapnip. Let's just go with Lapnip. Yeah, Lapnip, there you go. Do we have a Leaf Stone? I don't think that we do. We have some stones. Just not a Leaf Stone. That's too bad. We got a Water Stone and a Shiny Stone. No Leaf Stone. So it's going to stay a Weeping Bell. Unless I am really confused and Weeping Bell doesn't evolve through Leaf Stone, but I'm fairly certain that it does. Leaf Stone can be gotten from Route 8 and Loveray City. Let's go get that, because I definitely want a Victory Bell. So, yeah, Tauros. About that, bye. Oh my god, Dupe Claws! Damn it! We can't use this thing. Fuck. Okay, next encounter. Shit. Upside, we don't need a Leaf Stone. Basculin is in the party. I said goodbye to Tauros though. Our next encounter for round 19 is going to be a Trade Evolution. Wonderful. Also a Glass Cannon. Wonderful. Absolutely fan-frickin-tastic. Sligo would have been amazing, even though a little, like... Would we be able to get a good run in time for the Elite Four? Well, we do need to do some grinding, so yeah, we would. Hoping that Wing Attack will not murder this Haunter? Fuck my life. I guess this is Tauros' spirit tormenting me. Nope, Haunter it isn't. Because I don't know if that crit mattered. I don't know if it did. Haunter is a real weak. Again, Glass Cannon. It's just weaker Gengar. That sucks so bad. I would have made it into a Gengar with Poké Hex, by the way. Just being very upfront about that. I guess we're sticking with Tauros for the time being. Let's go around town, finding... What'd you say? U-turn? And, well, not a Miracle Seed, clearly. U-turns at the train station. This can't be it. That's a rare candy. I don't know who will be using that on, because I'm not going to be using it on Laron, because Laron probably is fairly close to leveling up as it is anyway now. Or Norol. I'm sorry, it's Norol, not Laron. Yeah, so for 2,000 experience, I'm not going to use the rare candy. That's a damn waste. So where is U-turn? Talk to the lady on the train station. I don't like to talk to people, you know that. Because usually they battle me and then they kill my Pokemon. But this time, they gave me U-turn, which might save my Pokemon. So, fair enough. I have Dazzling... Oh, that's why nobody has it. Nobody can learn it. Furfru can learn... U-turn as well. That is a... That is an interesting idea. Maybe I wanted them both. We definitely don't need Tailwind though, right? So we can get rid of Tailwind for U-turn. Let's take a look at Orthro's moveset. Oh, by the way, this is something they should have done generations ago. But I am so happy that in this generation, it might be in Gen 5. I God hope it's in Gen 5. Because through the years, it's been annoying the crap out of me that while teaching a new move, you can't look at the Pokemon stats. Which is really annoying. Because sometimes you want to look at something more physically or specially offensive, especially with like the weird EV spreads if something is usually like a little bit split. It just shows you here. It's amazing. Gen 4 doesn't do that. Not even like a second screen. You just can't. It's annoying as shit. So yeah, I don't think I really want to change anything about this moveset is the thing. Unless I can get a better move than Retaliate, which is also Stab. I think I want to keep the moveset as is on Move Through. Anything else? Why in the world would you teach Thunderbolt to a Tauros? Why? Look at this man's special attack. What the actual fuck? No. No, just no. Don't do that. I guess we can give all through Return. By this point, Return surely is stronger than Retaliate. It had a high crit chance due to its speed. That's why you sometimes gave it special moves. I kind of fail to see how special moves and critical hits are related, but maybe I'm missing some vital information here. I guess to take down specially strong Pokemon like Alakazam and Mewtwo, that makes sense. To a certain degree anyway. Still, look at the man's special attack. It's like half his physical attack, and even that wasn't that great because, let's face it, he's on level 30. Let's see, what does this lead? Blizzard Tauros was not uncommon in Gen 1. That's the most stupid sounding thing I've heard all week. I'm confused. They call me confused. I forgot about that. Was used against ground rock types, which resist its normal types. You know what you also can do for that? Use a fucking water or ice type. Like Dugong. Which, admittedly, is more bulky than it is powerful. But it's not like Tauros has a great special stat. So, that's not really an argument. Other way around to get rid of special tanks. Physical tanks. Yeah, no, okay, that makes sense, actually. That makes sense. Getting rid of physical tanks. But why wouldn't you just have a special attacker on your team? Alakazam existed. Psychic type existed. Goodra is gonna be an issue. I guess I just stay in. Also, hello there, Giant Joe. I just fly? You give weird moves to Pokemon to surprise people. But if you say, like, Blizzard Tauros wasn't uncommon, then it's not surprising anymore. So that only worked for a really short period of time. I know this is, like, the entire thing of what a meta game is. But it's just weird. Pidgeot didn't just fall in love with that Pokemon. Pidgeot killed the Pokemon and then fell in love with it. I don't know what that says about my Pidgeot, but that doesn't seem like a normal thing. Greninja. What's wrong with me? Greninja's staying with Yagdik. Yagdik is a solve-all solution. Yagdik and Orfru, I'm very sorry. Yagdik and Orfru are just the dream team. With Yagdik and Orfru, I can beat anybody. As long as it's a stupid as AI. But other than that, I can beat anybody. Where do you want me to start with answering what's wrong with me? I'd rather you didn't start, because first and foremost, that would be very confrontational for me. Secondly, that would take a while. At least I'm not making 12k fucking cameras. I'm gonna keep going back to that. I'm gonna keep going back to that because it annoys me. We have an Aggron though, so that's more important right now. We have an Aggron. It's a little bit lower level than the rest of my team, but at least it's a usable level. And we have an Aggron, which I really should have just named the Pokemon after Aggron in reverse, because... Oh, there's also the end of the battle. For some reason I thought it was just going to evolve between turns. That's how the anime works, I am aware. That's not how the games work. Vlogger. Okay, we're doing this. Sure, why not? There's a TM for Sludge Bomb. That might not be bad. You have a Talonflame. Does it have Gale Wings? I have non-fiery Talonflame. Let's fly. Also, I'm 7 levels higher, so fuck you. You lived. So will I. I wasn't very sure when I said it. I still haven't bought Hyper Potions. I should go get Hyper Potions. Because one of these days, that's going to be an issue. Okay, yeah, Flame Body, not Gale Wings. That's good to know, I guess. Yagdik is now useless. So that's nice. World Cup. You know what? It's better than a Scary Face. Well, we're not going to use it either way, but it's better than a Scary Face. Let's switch out. You're going to Roserade. Let's go into Magnezone. I made this mistake once before, but it has Sturdy, so I'll be fine. I will get Hyper Potions right after these fights. I promise. That I will try not to forget. I know this is going to take me down to 1 HP. Big fucking deal. Sturdy. Because electricity against grass as well. And I was sure that I was going to live for one turn because of Sturdy. And then probably either have taken out a Roserade, likely, which happened. Or just be able to switch out again into Orfru. Because Orfru can take hits for days. Sometimes I think about what I do. I'm not reckless. There was no risk there. There was no risk of the thing dying because I have Sturdy. And I was fairly confident that I could take it out on one hit because I was also super effective against it. While it doesn't have Sturdy. So, things might look dangerous sometimes, but like, a gun ain't dangerous if there's no bullets in it. It's not entirely true. You can still hit somebody pretty hard over the head with a gun, because it's still made of metal. So maybe not a great analogy, but you get my point. Sometimes things look reckless and dangerous, but they're actually thought out very well. Oh, I don't even need to heal. Because you're going to battle me now. That makes perfect sense. Okay, you start with a Raichu. I can take care of a Raichu, no problem. I'm not burnt anymore. That's fantastic. And we can just go back to the original strategy of just fly everything. Fly everything. Otherwise buy them, surf them, or retaliate them. Well, I guess return them now. And that is Raichu gone. Bye-bye, Raichu. Stats. Okay, all I need now is for Yagnik to be frozen. Is there a freezing equivalent to Flame Body and Static? I don't think there is. Is there? Somebody get on researching that. I don't need me remove. I'm fairly sure there's not. Which is fair enough, because freezing is a pretty powerful status condition. Frozen just generally is a very weird status effect as well, because it doesn't have a Will-O-Wisp or what is it, Nuzzle, or Poison Powder, I guess, but Toxic version either. This should now be super effective, right? It is, good. And it flinched, so I totally saw that coming. So yeah, Frozen just generally is a pretty weird status effect. I think it's also a pretty good status effect now, because it can last for a very long time. And just absolutely fuck you. Blizzard, Freeze Dry, Freezing Glare, Ice Beam, Ice Fang, Ice Punch, Powder Snow, Secret Powder, Shadow Chill, never heard of it, or Tri Attack. Aerodactyl, let's stay in. Let's stay in against Aerodactyl because we can return. Which should absolutely annihilate this thing because it's stab and... Oh, that was good. That felt good. I just sometimes kind of feel like they forgot Freeze existed after Gen 1 for a while, and then we're like, yeah, but now it doesn't really fit in anymore. It kind of makes sense as well, right? Because Magmar, Electabuzz, and Jinx were supposed to be like a trio. But then Jinx kind of like got left behind at some point. And now Magmar and Electabuzz are a duo, and Jinx is just like a separate thing entirely. So I feel like the same thing kind of happened to Freeze. I think it just kind of happened to the ice typing in general. Kind of got screwed over. Did you heal up after that battle? You did not. We're not taking the risk. I said it. We're not taking risks today. That is a very cool thing indeed, that you can remove Freeze by using a fire type move. If I'm correct, Freeze... No, it's not. I was going to say Freeze is the only status affliction that you can get rid of by using a move against a Pokemon that has it. But Wake Up Slap also wakes up Pokemon, so... But Sleep is an entirely like separate category of status affliction as is anyway. Oh, Hyper Potions! I didn't forget. I did not forget. Hyper Potions. I kind of feel like this might not be a bad idea, honestly. Let's go for 40. Let's be a little bit more modest. But not reckless. If we can't make it to the next town and through the next gym and even to the Elite Four potentially with 40 Hyper Potions, we don't deserve it. I'm going to start leading with Normal because I wanted to get a little bit more experience. 99 Hyper Potions is a little bit overkill. That being said, I don't know what I would do with my money other than Hyper Potions. I guess full restores once we get to the Elite Four. Next time was after a bridge. See, I didn't know that for sure, and I didn't want to take a risk. So who's being reckless now? I don't know why I'm taking this route again. It's just fun, okay? It's just fun. I like jumping on rocks. And potentially falling to my death. That went into a dark direction real quick. There's not even... There's literally nothing else. Literally nothing else. I should have just kept walking. Okay, that makes perfect sense to me. Snowbell City. I actually quite like this stuff. Oh my! Spilled water over my keyboard and my monitor. I'm sorry, that's also probably very loud. I should have a towel around here somewhere to clean that up. Don't leak on my 3DS. I never used that, but I don't want it to break. Let's get me a towel. Snowball items, bulk up. Don't really give a shit. A trade for a buy shop if you own a Jigglypuff. I don't, sadly enough, I don't think. Though I would have liked a buy shop. Doesn't buy shop evolve at like level 50 usually? Getting that at a bit of a lower level might be nice. I don't know why I want to rest my Pokemon. Nothing is damaged. And it's not like I need a reset point for if my team gets wiped. Because if my team gets wiped, I'm fucked. Technically speaking, this entire Nuzlocke is based on a falsehood anyway, because we lost at the first gym. Energy Ball. If we get a grass type here, which... Okay, we're not going to be using Fungus, because it's going to be level 20. 25. Same difference to me, honestly. Doesn't affect the wild... You know what? I'm not even going to fight these... failures. Is this a required place to go through? I think it is, right? Oh no, this is not going to take a while. I'm just not going to bother with it. Again, if I wipe at this point, I just lose the series. I was prepared to get a Pokemon that was a decent level. I'm not going to waste like 15 minutes on getting a Pokemon which I'm not even going to use. I don't know the route at all. But can't I just like go into the gym? Is the thing? I don't think I can, right? I have to do something in that forest first. Right? I don't remember. I don't know why I'm not using the roller skates. That's much quicker. Don't roller skate downstairs. I've said it before. Yeah, you need to... He's out right now. Wait, can we technically go to that Pokemon Garden place where you also get the Mewtwo encounter? Obviously, we can't encounter Mewtwo until post-game, but we can encounter, like, Pikachu there, right? Forest, then the gym. Okay. This is gonna take a while. Yep. This is gonna take a while. That's after the forest. So we can get another encounter is what I'm hearing. That's at this point, really, that's all I care about. Being able to get one more encounter before the gym. And then obviously we also have an encounter at the Victory Road. I swear to God, if this is a good encounter, I'm going to lose my shit. Fuck you! Really? Can we just consider this my encounter? We can't, I know. But, fuck! This is a rare encounter. It has to be. It's a Zoroark. This can't be common. It's a... Pokemon Village, it is a different encounter area. So I'm going to encounter Pokemon there. But I'm upset. I'm real upset. I can't use the same move twice in a row and I don't have a second damaging move. I guess I can use Protect. Just stalls out the battle. Doesn't really change anything. I'm so just tempted to catch it and just call it fuck you. He's going to be super effective, I know. Okay, so what we're going to do now... Well, Fungus is the most common horde encounter with 60%. Oh my god. My second encounter was a Zoroark. That is... infuriating. We're going to use our rare candy right away. Where is it? Is it in... It is in Madison. That's so weird. Why is it in Madison? It should be in items, not in Madison. I guess it's something he ingests, but still. Madison is Madison, not food. So, I don't know where I'm going, if that wasn't obvious yet. I'm just walking in a random direction and hoping that it's going to take me anywhere, really. I'm assuming you don't need cut to get through here, so... It's Madison as it does something with your Pokemon. I guess so, but... Is it not a normal item in other generations? This is the same area. Oh, this is... That's it. Oh my god. I did it. I'm a genius. Wow. I am so impressed by myself. Did I do that by accident? Or did I, like, deep down just remember where to go? It wasn't that brute force. I went through, like, 2 or 3 wrong areas, but... Oh, yeah, of course, it's a Ditto. Because that's what we want. It's a Ditto. Fuck off. Oh! But I can't... Oh, I can't because I can't catch this. Damn it. You could have become a Bishop. You could have been level 50 Bishop. But no, you had to go be my second fucking encounter. Let's go take on the gym. Ditto. Really. Ditto. We miss a Zoroark, and then we miss the Bishop. What are we gonna miss next? A Rayquaza? Luckily it's not a randomizer, so that's not gonna happen. Again, I can't even imagine what a reverse-locke randomizer would be like. Stay tuned for next episode. No, we're not. No, we're not doing that. I wouldn't even know how to do that, because obviously Dominic made this wrong. I can already go to Route 21. Let's definitely do that before the gym, then. Just because if it's a good Pokemon, I wanted to get the gym experience. I don't think I could go to Route 21 yet. I totally can. With an encounter, which is going to be... I guess I'll take it. I guess I'll have to. But, I swear to God, if you... Sturdy! For the love of God, Sturdy has saved my life so many times today. Sometimes on purpose, most times not. Okay, let's go into Orthro instead. Sight or Ursaring Altaria Floatzel, you say? Then riddle me this. How am I fighting a Spinder? Because I'm definitely fighting a Spinder right now. And Spinder died to a critical hit. Nothing goes my way today, does it? If I just stop talking for any longer than like 15 seconds, I'll probably have had a heart attack because, again, nothing is going my fucking way today. I'm upset. Have I mentioned that I'm upset? This is a extraordinary display of bad luck. Some poor decisions, I'll admit to that. But also, stupid bad luck as well. That's frankly kind of unbelievable. I don't even want to know what's going to happen in this gym. What levels am I up against in this gym? You know what? I'm not even going to take the risk. Laurel, you're almost level 50 now. You can go sit in the back with the other kids. And seeing as how this is an ice gym, I can actually probably take advantage of my flying type. At least a little bit. Yeah, so far I've only caught Laren, which admittedly was a good encounter. The fact that everything else has either died or been freaking useless is real sad now. Okay, I'm not very high leveled. Wolfric, Abomus now. Okay, so up to level 60, roughly. Didn't want to use... Okay, so that didn't accomplish anything. I'm a little bit underleveled, and his Avalog is going to be a real issue because it's bulky as fuck. It can't do anything against me either. I guess that's a good thing, but it's also bulky as fuck. I'm thinking Ulfro might actually just deal more damage. 127 compared to 113. Somehow Ulfro is just maybe a better lead in general. Furfru! We have a new channel mascot, people! Furfru, holy crap! This thing is a beast! A licky tongue on Victory Road. At this point, would be totally fine with getting a Wi-Fi. Having a portable Wi-Fi signal, always a good idea. The joke is that Licky Licky has a Wi-Fi symbol on his belly. I think I'm going to lead with Orfru. Just seems like generally the better thing to do. Or lead with Magnezone because it's just literally the highest level. Let's do that. I do like this gym. I do like this gym. It's a little bit weird. It's not very complicated, but it looks very neat. And honestly, I don't need gyms to be complicated or, like, super interesting. I just need them to look pretty. That's mostly what I care about in gyms. Just don't use Thunderbolt. Don't use Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt would be a mistake because that would be resisted. It's a reverse-locke. That's also resisted, but it's a critical hit. So, okay, so let's use Thunderbolt. Delibird, you might be the most useless piece of crap Pokemon ever. Being weak to ice Pokemon? What do you mean the low-hanging fruit of being weak to ice Pokemon? Other than... my team isn't weak to ice Pokemon, so I don't know what you mean actually. Mammoth Wine. Mammoth Wine is amazing because I can actually Thunderbolt it. Which is a weird sentence still to say. But we can. I'm too effective. And it one-shots the Mammoth Wine. What was now Gragnarol? Are the gym leader's Pokemon? Oh, being weak ice Pokemon. I thought you said being weak to ice Pokemon. Yeah, no, I can see that. At least making a Mega Bombers now, right? It's the final gym. We don't need to go back to the Pokemon Center. We just got 40 Hyper Potions literally for this reason. I'm sorry, what? We actually need to do some puzzling. I misjudged a little. Gonna be honest, misjudged a little. Okay, that gets that done. Yeah, I do like the anime Mega Bombers now, which is still the worst Mega. Oh yeah, definitely. No, I don't know what. I don't want to say it's the worst Mega. The worst Mega. This is an interesting predicament we found ourselves in. The worst Mega from X and Y, you can definitely make an argument for. The worst Mega, period, I respectfully disagree, I think. Probably should have done some healing before going into this battle. Did not think about that. So I guess we can just Thunderbolt and sweep, right? That's how this is going to work. It's not going to go badly for me, at all. See, I broke through confusion. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We just have to do it again. Sure doesn't it? Fuck. Usually this wouldn't be an issue because I'm just waiting for a critical hit, but I'm also working against odds here. Mega Audino, definitely worse. I raise you, Mega Altaria, probably worse. I raise you, Mega Sableye. Arguably, I mean, it gets Prankster, which I guess is good. Mega Mawile, well, this is actually kind of good, never mind. I guess other than that, it's probably one of the worst Megas still, yeah. I mean, just having a pretty type combination doesn't make you a good Pokemon, though. And I don't think Mega Altaria really, like, ever does anything that's worth mentioning. Oh, Magic Bounce, I'm sorry, it doesn't get Prankster. Normal Sableye gets Prankster, right? And then Magic Bounce on the Mega one, I think. But yeah, Magic Bounce, that's what I meant. I just got confused. That's fair enough. Mega Sableye, I mentioned Mega Sableye actually kind of good. Still. Fuck. That actually hurt my hand. Shit. Oh no. Oh, actually that really hurts. Oh fuck. That hurts. But it's a decent Pokemon, but for a Mega, it's kind of disappointing still, because if you want a Magic Bounce Pokemon, you don't really need Mega Sableye. I wasn't paying attention. All through. Avenge him by obliterating this building and everybody that lives inside. Everybody has to... You mocked me with a Piloswine. You mock me. You dare mock me with a Piloswine. I will murder your family. Everyone you know and love will die a slow and painful death because of this fucking Piloswine. I don't have any pent-up anger or hate. At all. No. It's only looks that way right now. Because my fucking star Pokemon. Well, third star Pokemon. Let's be honest. It was the third on the team because definitely Orthro, then Yakdig, then Magnezone. Which didn't even have a nickname, so it kind of deserved to die. We all have nicknames. We have internet names. We all deserve to live. Magnezone is just Magnezone. Deserves to die. Okay, this time let's heal up some Pokemon. Not our dad one. Oh, we only have one Pokemon to heal up. Because unlike some other bitches on my team, Orthro doesn't take prisoners. He just murders somebody once he's a fuck. I can't talk anymore, okay? Yeah, that's not gonna help me. That's not gonna help me. That'll help me. Oh, no, it won't. Okay, so what we do here is we go here, beat this dude's ass. Okay, notice that I like Mega Sableye and will use it any competitive team if I get the chance. I don't know. I think you're overhyping him a little. I'll say this much. From the pool of the not great Megas, Mega Sableye is definitely the best. But I wouldn't consider Mega Sableye definitely like being in the pool of the good Mega Evolutions. Necessarily. And that's excluding like the legendaries, because those are in a category of their own, obviously. Like Mega Mewtwo, both of them. Yeah, both of them. Mega Rayquaza, the primal reversions. I'm excluding those from any rankings because that's just kind of not fair. Oh yeah, no, Mega Bombasnow is an abomination. It is. It is horrible. Oh yeah, we also have Mega Houndoom. That one was just kind of bad. It's not bad, it's just... Give me a moment here. It's not necessarily bad, it's just like... Sableye. It's like, it's kind of like, it's a Mega, and it makes a useless Pokemon not useless, which in and of itself is kind of what Mega Evolutions are supposed to be, but as like just a Pokemon in general, it goes from being bad to being average, which is a big step, but still not big enough to make it worth like while outside of, again, and that's what I like about Smogon, and that's why Smogon is such a widely used format, is it gives room to use Pokemon that usually wouldn't be used because you have different tiers. Abomination is Snow is Abomasnow. It's based on the Abominable Snowman, I think, but let's go with Abomination. I like that more. I like that a lot more. If this doesn't kill, I'll be annoyed. It did. Okay, thank you. Norol is also level 50 now. Some Pokemon are slowly but surely starting to work their way up to usable levels. I'll probably... Actually... Maybe Aggron will be more useful once it learns a couple of... You know what? To commemorate Magnezone falling, I'm going to check out what your special stat is and then maybe or maybe not teach this to you. Yeah, no chance in hell, mate. That's not gonna happen. I guess we give you Power Up Punch to at least have a damaging move and a status increasing move. So, actually kind of works out fairly well. Ice Beam is an amazing TM. I'm going to love having Ice Beam. Power Punch is not going to do much in this gym, I am aware, because obviously usually it'd be super effective. Right now, not so much. Rock Tomb. Yeah, that's also stab. Let's go. Let's go, Rock Tomb. Not the best move, but until we get Rock Slide, which we will, probably. It's definitely a good placeholder. Yeah, and now let's heal up. Because we need to, pretty badly. At least for Orthro, the rest... Let's heal up for Yakdek as well, because we are about to face the actual gym leader. Which we're slightly underleveled for. Okay, this seems like a fair layout to me. And then we have to rotate this one out 3 times, because we can't have nice things today. That will be too good. Let's see who dies. Somebody's gonna die. I know it. You know it. We all know it. Somebody's gonna die. I just hope it's not Furfru. It better not be Furfru. So stop spanking yourself on your... No. Just don't. Okay. I still think it's really, really fucking sad that the final gym leader in this region only has 3 Pokemon. That's real sad. But let's start by using a Surf, actually. Furfro will not die. It'll be fine. It can take 1 more move. Maybe Return actually does do more damage. Let's check that out. Yeah, the combination of it being Stab, very powerful, and me having the Silk Scarf pretty much just means that I always want to use Return. Kraganor. Lol. We can probably take a hit if we need to, but we might not even need to. I love Furfru. Furfru is it. Furfru is amazing. I really hope that in 30 years, once we get to Gen 6, I get a Furfru, because I have fallen in love with this Pokemon. It was very, like, not on my radar before starting this series. And now, like, it's raised a lot in my opinion. It's actually a beast. I fucking love it. Yeah, I didn't think that would do a lot of damage. Okay, so let's think this through, because we do need to think about this a little bit more. We probably want to use a special attack against you, because I think you're mainly a physically defensive Pokemon. We don't have a special attacker, however, because it died. So we want to use something that is super effective against you, which... What is super effective against Ice in a reverse lock? I don't know what Ice resists. Special move Surf. That is a very good point. We do have a special move. Even though our special stat, special attack stat that is, isn't that great, it's still a special move. And might be super effective actually now that I think about it. So let's give it a shot. That does about the same that Return did. That just goes to show you that I'm in trouble. Okay, so now Surf definitely is worth more because the defense increase. But that just goes to show you how powerful Return is. That Return did the same as Surf. I knew you were gonna do that. It doesn't make me any less disappointed seeing you there. I just need to get a super crit. Don't crit now, by the way. Crit next turn. What the? No. That came out of fucking nowhere. I mean, he used Curse twice, I am aware. But that critical hit was... Fuck. Honestly, that just lost us the... That lost us the battle as well, probably. That just lost us the series. There's no recovering from that. Legitimately, I'm not being melodramatic. There is no recovering from that. We are not recovering from that loss. We are dead. You just haven't stopped moving yet, but we are dead. Poofy Popstar. It's the best we have. It's the best we had, is what I mean to say. The thing is, there was nothing we could do. He was setting up, we were trying to kill it, but it wouldn't let us. I could have made it into a water type with soak. Fuck. Then Turf would have done way more damage. This is not going to do anything. Fucking payback. See, it did 1 HP damage. By Tauros. You dead. Then what? Remember the time I didn't teach Thunderball to Aggron? Don't I look silly now? Don't I look silly now? We'll go to Lumio City and trim Furfro after this. I don't know why I was thinking lowering its speed was a particularly great idea, because its speed is already so low. Power Punch isn't gonna save me. I need a critical hit. That's what I need. Can you fuck off? I'm gonna Power Punch. If I can get a critical hit with increased attack stat, obviously this is going to kill me. I said I want to get a critical hit, not that I want to get critical hit. There's a very slight and subtle but important difference in those two sentences. And now we're on loop. There's nothing we can do. Iron Tail and hope for the critical super hit? Nah, of course not. Of course not. That lowers your defense. Probably should have been doing that from the beginning, eh? I know it's 4 times weak to Avalanche, but what the fuck was I supposed to do? It's not like I've got like a lot of things I can do here. I can fly. I can touch the fucking sky. I can't win, however. Because this is my most powerful move. It does about 5% of his HP. outlived an avalanche, which in and of itself is kind of impressive. I knew we were gonna... Fuck. We get a critical hit, and even that doesn't really do much. Well, that was my fault. If I hadn't let Magnezone die, I would have had something to counter the... Son of a bitch! The Magnezone death was the moment we lost any chance of beating him. I mean, even if I level these guys up with Pokeaxe, is there really any chance of getting through? That is a unfortunate coincidence. Watching this live for the first time and then everything go into shit. I mean, physical attacker, just generally useless. Potentially? Maybe? Maybe. Could actually do something. But we'd actually have to get through the first two Pokemon as well. Let's keep Furfur in the party for now. I think we might be able to do it if I Poke-Hex an entirely new team out of the Pokemon that we still have. We need this for Lumiose. Which I kind of want to do. Let's look at this for a moment, right? Because we can get a Victory Bell. We can get a Golduck. Probably bring Beedrill. Kangaskhan. But then what? I guess Mr. Mime? A Ninjask? It could work. I can't go get the Victory Road encounter yet though. And I'm not going into that gym with 5 Pokemon. Let's do this. We're doing this. We're saving. We are moving to this crane for a moment. I'm still here. We don't need to do that. Now that I think about it, we don't need to do that. But we might as well. This is nice to look at. Mostly because I couldn't find the scene to go back that quickly. Let's go in here. Pokeaxe. I'm just gonna make them all like level 50. Just make them all level 60. That'll be fine, right? Can we agree on that? Ninjas, because I mean, if we all level them up to level 60-ish, Ninjas isn't a bad Pokemon. Necessarily. Doesn't have to be fodder, necessarily. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe it does. Where is the save file of this actually located? That is a very good question indeed. Configure. System. I don't know where the save file actually is located on my computer, so that might be a slight issue. Yeah, I don't think that's really going to help me much. Let's see if I have a shortcut to open file location. It's is it in? Surely it's in this folder somewhere. Though it does not seem like it. Ah, it's probably in the folder where the ROM is located. That actually makes a lot more sense. Then the question becomes, where's the ROM located? I have no idea. Guess in here? 3DS? ROMs? Yeah, it's in here. Okay. Let's see. Input file is too large. You, sir, go fuck yourself. How is that possible? Is it because the file is being used? Potentially could be. Or is it because it's a 3DS ROM and not a save? Yeah, it's a ROM file, not a save file. I don't know where the save file is located. That is an issue. Open save data location. There we go. Would never have found that on my own. But here we go. Oh, thank you for recommending some sets, so I don't actually have to do anything on my own. That really does help a lot. Attacks. We have a poison jab. We have a fell stinger. Okay, never heard that move. Gonna be honest with you. We have an diva. We have pursuits. And we set that Pokemon back to Beedrill. Then we're gonna make this into a victory bell, by the way, because we can get a leaf stone if we want to. I'm just not gonna bother with it. And we're close to the end of the series anyway, so it's just gonna be a victory bell at a level 60 with ring out, not growth ring out, ring out. Going to have... Does it glue on Leaf Blade? That is... I did not know that. Knockoff. Okay, so the thing with knockoff is it's actually not as good if your opponent don't hold items. So using a competitive set here might not be the best thing for like the knockoff there. And poison powder, which honestly for that last Pokemon doesn't seem like a bad idea. I'm going to keep knockoff on for right now, but I'm going to check if I have any TMs which might work better there for my specific case here. Golduck. Zanhatbot. That'll be useful. Aquatail. We're making this a physical set, apparently. Waterfall, which we just got. And Surf. At least we have a special attack. What are your stats like? Oh, it's pretty... Oh, actually, wrong stat. Okay, so it's pretty mixed. That's good. And then we have Kangaskhan. This is not the most interesting part of the stream, I am aware, but thank you for providing some sets so that we can do this a little bit more quickly. Outrage, that is probably going to be very useful. Crunch and Reversal and put it at level 60, don't forget that. And now we've caught up to the present because we need a Mr. Mime. Mr. Without me crashing, please. Okay, so Mr. Mime. I'm going to go ahead and just put Psychic in there because pretty high chance that Psychic will be in the set. Until we get around to doing that. Also, yeah, there's no way in hell that we're making it to the Elite Four today. Now. Ninjask. Okay, so we're doing Ninjask next. That works as well. Let's set this here and do Ninjask next. View. Ninjask at level 60 with Axe Scissor, which Axe Scissor is actually the only move that starts with an axe. Huh. That's interesting. Swords Dance. That might not be a bad idea. Slash and Night Slash. That actually seems like a really nice set. I'm going to be honest with you. Night Slash apparently isn't a legal move. We're going to go with it though, because fuck that. But PokeX tells me it's an illegal move. It might be an illegal move in Gen 8. Somehow. Unlikely. It might be an illegal move in Gen 6, but not in Gen 8. I don't know. Oh, Mr. Mime, you already gave me a set 4 I just didn't see. I'm just an idiot. Breeding move. Oh. We're going to go with it. We're going to go with it. I am very much aware that I'm not going to like count this as a nuzlocke victory if we win, because we've cheated death twice now in a very... The first time was kind of alright, because it was the start and we were going to get back to that same point in like half an hour anyway. This is like really cheating. Psychic, as I thought, and then we have Light Screen and Reflect. Unlikely that will get used, but might as well. And then we use Set, Save, Export Main. And let's load up that puppy again. Well, you can count this as just grinding, I suppose. And we sped up the grinding through PokeX, so... I guess, other than Night Slash, this is technically all available and viable to do, but feels a little cheaty. But I think entertainment value is the most important thing here, and god damn it, I want to beat this gym now. Also, we have like at least half an hour to go. My boy, level 60. Let's put these two away actually. We'll go give Furfro his haircut when we feel like it, honestly. Okay, so who are we going to lead with against Wolfric is the real question. He leads with an Abomus now. Oh, one of my Pokemon is still level 17. I didn't change the level on that one. Hold on a moment. Let's fix that, shall we? Let's fix that. Let's fix that. That doesn't seem like a good thing to have. Lead with the Victory Bell. Will do. Okay, so now let's make you level 60, Golduck, because kinda need that. Export save, export main. Load up the emulator again. I know we need to update. We need to update this emulator for like a month. 3. Let's be honest, about 3 months. I am always very professional, thank you very much. I don't know if you could hear the sarcasm in there, but there was a decent amount of sarcasm in there. Okay, leading with Victory Bell is what we do. I mean, if we're being honest, rebuilding a team like this other than Night Slash really isn't that cheaty, thinking about it, because it's not that different from what I do in through the years. Because I tend to, we talked about this in Discord, I tend to do the grinding manually in Pokemon through the years whenever I can. But that doesn't mean always. Sometimes I don't have the time to do manual grinding in Pokemon through the years, and I do just Pokehax them up to a higher level. So, and especially since this is live, I fucked up again. There's a little bit more course to do that. I mean, I don't know if I'm less professional, I'm just more of a failure. There is a subtle but important difference between the two. You can be a professional failure, or an unprofessional successful person. Elon Musk. Is that an offensive thing to say? I hope not. I know, right? Just literally uploading every day. I'd argue that is a pretty professional thing to do. And I haven't... Have I missed an upload since coming back? In a year time? Probably missed like 1 or 2 videos. But at least I'm consistent. The things that I miss are things that I don't set to a schedule anymore, like Spotlight. I haven't uploaded a Spotlight in 2 weeks. There's going to be 2 in the upcoming week though. I recorded both of them today. They're both pretty fun games, honestly. One of them is a spider killing simulator game. As silly as that sounds, yes it is. And one of them is a really like weird kind of action puzzle game. It's fun. Professional failure, new tagline. Sounds like it could. That really does describe me quite well. Professional failure. I might be able to go with that. Vlogger Games, the professional failure. Are we leading with Victory Bell? We are. That does suit me. Talking about today, 4 new videos that I can watch from people that upload maybe once a month. All in the last hour? How? Like, by pure coincidence? Or is it like a coordinated thing? Because that is amazing. Pure coincidence. Huh. Well, and then obviously you also have the second episode of the Harry Potter Let's Play going up in, I don't know, what time is it? In about 35 minutes. And that's not what I wanted to use. I guess it'll work. Kinda, not really. Well, fuck! That was an amazing start. Oh, by all means, put my videos on when you go to sleep, because that generates loads and loads of watch time. Please do. I guess we go into Kangaskhan. So how many Pokemon did we lose today so far? 7? We're not at a record yet. Yet. I'm gonna go for a Dizzy Punch. Well, I didn't use Leaf Blade as the thing, because I was just mashing buttons and I used Ring Out, because Leaf Blade wasn't the first move selected. So, that is 1000% on me, because Leaf Blade probably would have killed. Oh, do we include missed encounters? If those count as deaths, I think this is like the 15th. This seems like a very, very good moment to throw in some of these. Which, yes, I am the only one that can do that, but still. Seems like a very appropriate moment to do that. Probably shouldn't stay in, eh? Okay, you're going to confuse me. I'm going to confuse you. That's just how this is going to work. Alright? I'm going to break through the confusion. I'm going to hit you. You're going to get confused. Or just die. Okay, you're going to get confused. You didn't get confused. That wasn't the deal. God damn it. This is the best moment to reflect on how the hell you even researched Gen 4 in 30 years. Not Reverse-locke, I know. What did I do in Gen 4 with 30 years? Because frankly, it's been like a week and a half since I last recorded for that. Up to episode 90. And I'm recording next week's videos tomorrow. At least this time, I didn't look at the galactic levels for Diamond and Pearl while I was playing Platinum, which is, strictly speaking, improvement. I gotta finish the series before you catch up in that case. Because things haven't been going very well. That's not true. No spoilers. No spoilers. I won't spoil it. There's nothing to spoil. Everything that I have recorded is up so far. Episode 90 is literally the last thing I recorded. All the missed encounters and deaths in the stream that are not representative of your normal skills. Oh, yeah, but that's because I'm paying like way less attention here. Also, the Reverse-locke aspect of it does mess with me a little bit. Though, yeah, 30 years definitely going much easier than this. Talking about things going much easier. Holy crap. That wasn't even sturdy. That wasn't even sturdy. At just 1 HP. To be fair, I was kind of afraid that today would be a bit of a clusterfuck because it's kind of a snowball effect, right? Once you lose a certain like base competency in your team, the rest just kind of quickly dies after that as well. I think I talked about this in one of the most recent 30 years episodes, but with the Pokemon we have available to us right now, if we get wiped and we have to rely on the backup box, we're probably fucked anyway, because anything that I have in a backup box doesn't make for a good team anymore. So, and that's kind of what's going on here as well. We've got a sturdy Mr. Mime, I'm telling you. Our Mr. Mime is it's the sturdiest of all the Mr. Mime. But I do think that for my own sanity's sake, this might be a good point to end it off for today. Unless we're getting cutscenes, in which case we'll mash through those first. Oh no, we'll do the Victory Road encounter first actually, just so that I have that. No, we're doing Victory Road first. Not the entirety of Victory Road. We're doing the encounter in Victory Road first. Who died? Somebody died. Victory Bell died. Let's put Victory Bell in the dead box. We've got some time anyway, so let's do that encounter because again, it's might require a little bit of grinding before next episode. which will be next Saturday. So I'll have a week to grind up some Pokemon. Or I'll just Pokédex it up to the proper level if I can't be bothered. Which is a not unlikely scenario. The delay is pretty bad today, actually, it seems, on the stream. Did I not set it to short delay? It's on low latency. Not ultra low latency, because that causes frame rate issues for people apparently. But it's on low latency, so I can't really do much about that. Damn it! Route 21 probably won't be that big of a deal, right? Right? Please tell me Route 21 isn't going to murder me. It's probably only like 1 or 2 trainers. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. I say, not believing it at all. Crystal. The fuck are we supposed to do against that? You know what? When in doubt, go into your normal type. That's what we learned today. Well, we didn't learn that today. We learned that over the course of the previous, like, 8 streams. But it's still good wisdom. When in doubt, normal type. Because I think you're also a rock. I don't know if you're rock or ground, is the thing. I think you're a rock type. You're a rock type. That's good to know. You also have Shell Smash. Which don't matter, because that doesn't increase your that increases your speed. This might be tricky. If you murder my Kangaskhan, I swear to God. I had faith. I never doubted for a moment that I would survive that move. Honestly. I just knew. I felt it. The Force was with me today. Destiny was on our side. How else can we say that? We just got lucky. That's one trainer down. I don't know how many there are on Route 21, but hello. We're not going to be beating you guys. That's everything there is to it. Furfro's, honestly, I've got 8 badges and I still need to battle your ugly ass? What kind of bullcrap is that? Well, I guess we'll do it. Furfro is elevated. Furfro is too good for this world. He has left our world to join the rank of the gods. Furfro is no longer among the mortal. He is too good for us. He's not the Furfro we deserve. He's the Furfro we need. Also, he's fucking dead. Just like this card bank. Next up, Kingdra. So yeah, what do we do against Kingdra? I guess stay in and keep using Psychic, because that's working not horribly so far. Could be worse. That's not going to be good for me. Yeah. There goes Hypno's best friend. I should have followed my own advice. When in doubt, go into your normal type. We probably shouldn't do that. I guess Crunch? Probably Dizzy Punch would have been a better idea. I'm going to get the Silk Scarf off of Furfro, by the way. Because we definitely want to give that to Kangaskhan. For Dizzy Punch. You have to be kidding me! Min-max roll screwing me. One more Pokemon. Just one more Pokemon. I'm the most unlucky person on this planet Earth in this moment. In the last 2 hours, I've had such bad luck. I'm probably building up like a lot of karma, so I should go buy a lottery ticket because I gotta win at this point. There's no two ways about it. It has to be building up karma for me so that it's balanced out when I win the lottery and become a millionaire. And yeah, that's not gonna happen, is it? But you can help me become a millionaire by liking and subscribing this video. That's not how that works at all. Well, indirectly, in a way, it kind of does. Because it then, like, recommends me more in the algorithm, which then gets me more views, which then gets me more impressions and money, and sooner or later, I will become PewDiePie, as prophecy has foretold. That meme is old. That meme is real old. That's like Dream World Podcasts levels of old. Gotta be honest, this animation sequence actually looks kinda neat. That's probably the best animation sequence in the entire game. Victory Road. Do not give me a Wi-Fi signal. If you give me a Wi-Fi signal, I will riot. It's gotta be a Wi-Fi signal, I know it. There we go! It's Cloyster's best friend! It's almost level 60 though, which I guess is okay. It has Power Whip. It also almost killed my Kangaskhan because I didn't heal up like I should have at the end of the last battle. Yeah, you predicted the Lickitung fairly well. I don't know what the percent chance of Lickitung as your encounter is in this area, but based on how confident you were, I'm gonna say like 60%. $15. So I got lucky, getting unlucky. That doesn't make me feel better at all. Matter of fact, probably makes me feel a bit worse. 1, 2, 3. There we go. We got a Wi-Fi signal. And you know what we're going to call this? I am Karma. We're going to call this, I'm going to check the spelling on this because I fucked up so many things today. I don't want to fuck this up as well. We're going to call this Ethernet. Because it's the opposite of Wi-Fi. Well, that's been it for today. I'm going to just like be in my pool of self-pity after all this. I know how to spell Ethernet, but I've been fucking up so much today, I didn't want to fuck that up as well. I was just checking if the spelling I thought it was actually is correct. And yes, it was. Let's not walk in front of those fuckers. Next time we'll be taking on the Elite Four with a... Dude, I don't know. This team is not ready to take on the 5 most powerful trainers in the game. At all. But maybe we can just sweep with Ninjask? Question mark? You're dead. Half the Pokemon in this box were put in here today, almost. That's kind of sad. You know what? For memes, we'll bring Delibird. I don't know if we actually will. We might bring a Roserade. I don't know. Probably a better idea to do the Roserade, honestly. I'll think about it between streams. Next Saturday, same time, same channel, different link, because again, that is how YouTube streaming works. We'll be ending this, and I don't know what we'll be doing the second hour of that stream. Probably just some random gameplay stuff or something. Maybe it'll just be a shorter stream. I don't know. See you back then. Bye.